Dallas, where do I move this to? We're coming to you live. We're getting ready to start the qualifying, running a few minutes behind. A few technical things. Aaron's getting set up, but we'll get started here pretty quick. I'd like to give a big shout out to our sponsors. On the live feed here is C4 Fabrication is our sponsor here. We'll be starting here in just a few minutes.
I've been ready whenever,
So we're just waiting for them to get up and going. All right, we got the drone up in the air.
Sounds good.
And first racer is off the line. Like we said, this is qualifying. So there's qualifying for tomorrow's starting position. Looks like Mark King went out of the gate for the first start. This is our 1600 class. So in this class, it's stock 1600s. So you will see some rail setups versus bugs. This class has six people, and I can't say guys because there's a girl in there. So they're running a shortened version of the track. So just about 2 miles is what they're running.
Here, I'll print your notes.
Looks like Mark's making a good run there across the bottom section. Should be doing pretty good. And it's key on this track to get qualifying. This track will get dusty tomorrow. As you can see right now, there is no wind, and there won't be any wind tomorrow, is what we're seeing in the forecast. We like a little bit of a breeze to get that dust down, but as of right now, there is no wind. And it is over 90 right now. There's our volunteers working right there. Looks like next one is off the line. They're making it so it's nice and clear for them. Should be following them on the drone here in just a minute. Yep, there we go. We got them on the drone. And that's Matthew Rowe in the 1616 car. That's a 2-seat rail. He actually got second at the last race. So he's sitting pretty good. See, that's still there on Matt Rowe. Mark King's coming around. He'll be coming for the finish here pretty quickly. That's Mark King in the picture there. Comes down, he has to do one more turn. He'll cut across and come for the finish as soon as he goes by there. Copy. Mark King coming in for the finish. We'll see what time he runs here. He ran a 3:49, so 3 minutes 49 seconds. Matt Rose coming down the thing into the oh, that's Annalise's corner there, so coming down into that, work his way back up. This is the old Torx track, and then last year Ultra 4 redid it. So Ultra 4 redid it, they made it wider, really nice. They did a lot of work to this. JT and his crew did an excellent job. So we use part of it, but then we add about a mile of our own back up above. Looks like off the line there. Now we have Paul. Paul just hit the track, so Paul's on the track right now. Paul Barron in the 461 car. He's had bad luck this year. He hasn't made 2 races because of engine issues. So he's out to redeem himself this race. So see how he does.
Aaron, Don's calling for you.
Okay, what do you need?
That's Paul in that shot. They're coming down for the start finish. We should have.
Yeah, that's fine with me, whatever you need to do.
We should have Matthew Rowe. Matthew ran a 3:56. So Mark King is still sitting on the pole position. Mark King sitting, Mark King sitting in the pole position. Matthew sitting in second. We'll see how, if Paul bumps him down or not. Paul looked like he was moving pretty good there. Just left the line. Another racer. That's Stuart Dillon in the 500 car, out there now running for his qualifying. He's new, he has not raced with us before. So, like I said, this class is growing. It used to be usually 4, 5. This race here we have 6 of them, so pretty exciting. That there is Stuart Dillon, and we should be, drone should be going to chase Paul right now. Yep, there's Paul in the 461 car. It's a little bit more and then he'll be up. As soon as he goes by them, I'm sure he'll dump off the next racer. which is Royce, will be the next one off the line. Royce Dillon. Yes, Royce Dillon is off the line. It should be coming up. Paul should be going for the finish there. Yep, there comes Paul for the finish. And he ran a 3:53. He didn't bump out Mark King, but he is sitting now second, dropping Matthew to third in qualifying. On screen now, that is Royce Dillon in the 1215 car. Looks like Sheridan Adams just left the line for her qualifying lap. Till last race, she was sitting in first. She had a bad break on last race, so see how she does here to qualify in the race this weekend. Should be just waiting for Stuart Dillon, Royce Dillon, and Sheridan Adams. Stuart Dillon's moving. He should have a decent time. Then he ran a 4:21. So he must have slowed down in a couple spots. He's currently in fourth. See how Royce ends up. Royce just took, with the 3:43, just took pole position. So he just qualified first. So now the qualifying order is Royce, Mark, Paul, Matthew, Stuart, and Sheridan is still on the track. She doesn't look like she's doing too good. I don't know what's going on there, but okay. What's that? We're gonna have to land the drone for battery change.
Brett here from Elevated Powersports, Billings, Montana. We're down here off of the Zoo Drive exit. We are your Can-Am Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo dealer here in Billings, the one and only. We also have Husqvarna motorcycles. If you're interested in power sports, anything, we have anything and everything for everyone. Anywhere from working hard, just a weekend warrior, to just want to get out and have some fun or try something new. We also have tons of accessories to doll them up. Got all your safety equipment, riding gear, and even just some casual wear. We have pretty much everything down here. We are a full service shop. Anything we sell, we can maintain, fix, and get you squared away. Whether it's on the street, on the road, off-road, or on the water, or on the snow, we've got something for you. Make sure you check out our Facebook and Instagram social media pages. We do have a couple demo days coming up. One of them is going to be for the Sea-Doos, and then we'll also have an off-road demo day here to follow. If anybody's looking for anything, come check us out. Probably got something for you. Either that or just come hang out and say hi.
We are back. We should be running the stock class here in just a minute. Yes, I do. And we're ready to go as soon as Dallas puts that up here. So we're back.
Make sure you're done on the radio.
So next will be the
Oh no, it's not. Never mind. Hold on.
next will be up the comp and the stock. So that'll be Matthew Weiss, Donald, Keaton Potter, Zachary Albert, Ablot, Travis
So
Nelson.
he's dropping off the radio stuff right now. He can make it to this corner and then we'll start, yeah?
Yes.
Cody, if you make it to the corner, then we'll start right off where you get there. Michael, where do you want him?
Just in this bottom where Annalise rolled last time, kind of just over watching this bottom section here.
Yeah, I got you.
Turn off Leave that door open. And just shut the screen. Yes, got a copy.
Yeah, we're ready when you're ready.
Cody, you went way too far. I need you back. Right where that water truck is.
Copy that.
Are you off the track?
No, give me 2 seconds.
So next up, like I said, it looks like Travis will probably dump next.
You're clear.
Don, let's go. All right, looks like they're dropping Travis off first. There is no order to this. It's just however they wanted to go. So Travis is off the line. He's with Queen City Off-Road. He's coming through the bottom section. There's our beer garden. You can see that in the background. About 2 minutes. Once the dust clears, they'll drop the next driver. So to fit in our stock class, you got to be a stock frame, roll cage is usually added, stock locations of suspension. Also, the engine has to be in the stock location, and also had to have come in that make of a truck. You can do some changes to it, a few things to the motor, but you can't drop, if you have a Cherokee or something that came with a 4-cylinder, you cannot drop a V8 in place of it. Off the line there, have one of our comp racers, number 1404. Don Huskus. I believe he's out of South Dakota. See Travis there, he's just went through the rugged ridge. That should be Zachary Albert just took off in the stock. So that's a stock truck. He'll run pretty hard. That's a well-built truck. Done a lot, and he'll run very, very well with that. Travis just ran a 331 in his stock truck, so we'll see how his time holds up for qualifying tomorrow for starting order. We have Donald coming up the hill. It's going just below the rugged ridge there. And we couldn't do anything without our sponsors, so huge shout out to them on that. Pierre Sports Center, they sponsored this whole race. Big thank you to them. Off the line there, we should be chasing Keaton Potter in the 299. Keaton Potter on the screen there. And Donald should be coming through. We'll see how he qualifies. He's only comp out there right now. You're at a 3:53, so not a bad time at all. Aaron, can somebody bring me a water or something?
Yes.
That's a look at the track. Bird's eye view. There's Keaton Potter coming up through there. You should have, yep, Zachary Ablott. Sorry, Zachary just qualified pole position. So now it's Zachary, then Travis.
It doesn't seem that cold.
There's Keaton Potter on the track. I'm pretty sure he's the I think he's going to have a good run. There is zero wind out there today, so kind of tough. The dust is just hanging. It's coming across the tabletop at the start finish there. He ran a 3:53, so it keeps him in third. So as it goes right now, it's Zach, Travis, and Keaton is starting for stock. And in comp, and everybody that's here, only one decided to qualify. So it'll be Donald, then Matthew on the, and then Brady. So we're going to a commercial. Okay, we're back. We're gonna run the UTVs and see them next. All right, we're back live. Sorry about that. We lost our audio. It's getting hot enough in here. We started overheating stuff. So with that, you can see they're lining everybody up, getting everybody ready to qualify the UTVs. So.
Can we get Lyle radio down there?
One of you guys is going to have to run down there and do it. We got nobody down there. Or call Cheyenne and have her call her on the phone, have her taking one. All right.
When are you ready to go?
We're ready. We're waiting whenever you start dropping them. Aaron, you ready?
I was born ready.
All right.
Please say that from the live feed.
First off the line here.
The nicest thing that they hear on the live feed coming out of my mouth this weekend.
Randy Tucker is up. He's out of Havre, Montana. He's in an Arctic Cat. These are only one running an NA. The rest of them are all turbos. So.
Not now. We've already started. The next group will have to come the next go around. Okay, I don't know why they're not here lining up. Yep, that's fine. They'll just have to wait.
Hey, you guys on the top need to watch for this stuff, because this stuff down here, I can't even see you from right now. So make sure that when you're sending people that you're watching where they're at.
Yeah, we have a plan.
Thanks.
It is hot and dusty.
Maybe one on a lap, but we're going to send them before they get to the finish.
Be careful with that, Don. That's going to leave a bunch of dust in that corner for the guy qualifying.
That's why we're going to start them before they can start coming back up our way. We're not going to let them come out and finish the lap. We're going to start it before they come out this corner here.
Right. You can see he's chasing Randy Tucker down there. Randy's coming up to the rugged radial ridge, coming across the top of that.
Jacked up here a little bit, so we're going to have to wait another minute.
There you see Randy Tucker coming through. He'll be coming for the finish. These side-by-sides move on this track. He ran a 3:08. So see how that holds for qualifying? You can see with this shot here how dusty it is.
Find somebody to send over to that corner to keep it from coming out over there.
That is the dust just hanging there. So we're having to give a little bit of a break so they get clean air for qualifying.
Got it down. Over. Timing, is it clear down there to send another?
Aaron, he's talking to you.
What's the matter?
Is it clear enough to send another?
Yeah, I think so.
Off the line there. We have Chad Matthews, or Mathis, sorry, in the 247 car. I believe he's out of Bozeman.
Hey, go ahead, Eric.
From where you're sitting at, can you see this little section where he's going into? Because where I'm sitting, all I see is dust. So I don't know like how clear the track actually looks.
Ron, it's pretty dusty in there. I mean, it's been a while since the other car went through.
Yeah, all I can see is dust, but I don't know what the track actually looks like. I mean, we're gonna have to wait a little bit, I think, John.
Yeah, the track's pretty dusted out. I mean, I can see the silhouette of it, but it's pretty dusty. I don't know if it works, but I can watch and let you know when it kind of clears out. We can send the next one.
Trying to give everybody fresh air here, so they're trying to figure out how to do it. So.
Sitting in that back corner pretty hard. The main thing is I have to get them started before they hit this corner, before the finish line. Otherwise, we're sitting around waiting a long time for the dust to clear. So.
Yeah, you're just going to need to start them when you wanted to.
I got a plan. It's just that we got screwed up on our first one that didn't leave on time.
So he's coming down through the chicane there. Coming across the rugged radial ridge there. Looks like next up we have Caleb out there. Yep. It's Caleb Rupp qualifying. Coming through the whoop section. So Chad Mathis ran a 3:01, so he is qualified first. With Randy Tuckerson right behind him. Boy, a breeze would be nice right about now. It is hot. And let me give you a shot of the view of the hill. This is from timing. This is all we can see. It's the silhouettes of everybody standing up there. The dust is so thick. So hopefully tomorrow during the race we get a breeze because we're going to need it. Caleb's coming up to the rugged radial ridge. Right there. Got another one off the line here. That's Mike Slauson. He's our current points leader. Coming through there right now. He is going to want to qualify up front. Caleb should be coming through the start finish. Caleb just took over the pole position with a 2:57. That's a very nice time. So we got a 2:57 of Caleb, a 3:01 of Chad, and Randy Tucker's got a 3:08. On the screen there is Mike Slauson, our current points leader, and he's at pole position, or won our last two races. So he won Powell and Broadview. He's going to push this hard. He's coming across the big there, coming down the drop. I'll have a name for that drop by the time we're done here. He should be coming up to the rugged radial ridge here in just a second.
One more and you have to win.
Okay. See Mike coming through the corner, and that should be Casey Welty on the start finish. He's just taken off for his qualifying lap. Those whoops are just not timed well. Mike Slauson just ran a 2:56, so that puts him in the leaders poll. So we got Mike Slauson with the 2:56, Caleb with the 2:57, and it actually works out to be less than a second between them. We'll see how Mike's time holds up. So as it stands right now, you got Mike, Caleb, Chad, and Randy. Yep. Had to do a camera switch. We're landing the drone. Got to do a battery swap. You know, if it's not wind, then it's always something killing us. So we got the heat today and zero wind. Out on the track right now is number 32 of Chris. Aaron, Chris isn't in the computer.
Putting him right now, thank you. There's probably 5 people that aren't in there because I was kind of a little bit busy.
Casey Welty just came across the Can-Am start finish. And it's sitting number 4th. He ran a 3:05. So it puts him in 4th. We'll see how that holds up. So I think he's back up. There's Chris there on the live camera. Chris out of Billings, Montana. He's running a Can-Am. And some of his sponsors are Jim and Tracy's Alignment, J&M Tire, Dirty Diesel, and OA Graphic. He's running the Trail Ready wheels on that car. This is his first year driving. He's doing pretty decent, holding his own, finishing some of the races. He had a little trouble in Broadview, but ended up breaking a wheel. So, not the wheel, I should say a tie rod. He's heading up for the Rugged Radio Ridge. Right after that, he'll be coming off the ITP Leap. Next out there, as you see somebody else out on the track, that should be Cody Williams. Cody, this is his vehicle. He happened to blow the engine up in it, or had an engine problem. Let's say he blew it up, but he had an engine problem 2 days ago with it. So this is a spare rig he has. So he's racing that. I do believe this machine was donated to Cody from Rush Motorsports out of Gillette. And it looks like Chris ran a 3:29, puts him in 7th position. Coming down through the mud hole. We should call that Mike's mud hole from Mike's Off-Road. He's a mudder. Mike's Off-Road sponsors one of our other races, so big thanks to them guys. Cody should be heading up to the rugged ridge. You can see him there. He's going to lay down a decent time. He's a really fast driver, so it'll be pretty interesting to see how he does. He hasn't ran this machine before, so he has about 0 time in it. So Lainey Freeman is on the screen right there. She's at Gillette, Wyoming. I believe she's 15. So it's her first time on this track. So she's been running pretty decent this year. See what Cody lays down for a time. Cody ran a 3:07, so it puts him in 5th place for qualifying. So Mike Slauson, Caleb Rupp, Chad Mathis, Casey Welty, Cody Williams, Randy Tucker, Chris Coates, and we'll have to wait and see from there.
Happening, man?
I got Mike here from Mike's Off-Road. We're
How's it going?
good, just doing timing. Did you bring a truck down, or you just came down to watch?
I have 2 trucks 18 miles away, so I'm thinking maybe I should go get one.
Oh, your trucks are down here?
I moved. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I think we'll have to bring a couple out tomorrow and do a little playing.
nice. How the trucks, are they ready to go?
They are ready to run.
So
Setting on a trailer. Matter of hooking up and pulling over here.
there you go. See how Lainey does here for her qualifying? She should be coming down. There, she'll be heading up into the rugged radio ridge and off the, and then we'll have another one on the track. We should be working our way through this group here pretty easy. No, we don't have all of them out there, so Come across the Can-Am start finish there. That's Casey Sepka. Ooh, he got a little sideways there. Those whoops are not lined up very well, so unless you hit them and commit, they will bounce you. Okay, so they're following. Laney should be coming. Yep, Laney's coming for the Can-Am start finish. Puts her in 8th place, 7th place, excuse me, with the 325. On the shot there, that's Casey coming across the top up there. He'll be coming down into this corner, or I was calling earlier, Mike's mud hole. The way the temperature is today, that should be dried out here pretty quick. What are we out there, 90 plus today, Mike?
Yes, it is. It has been a hot one.
So Mike comes down. Mike also owns and runs the Y.O.R.R Off-Road, Montana Off-Road Extreme. They run short courses and mud bogs there in Billings, Montana. So when's your next race coming up, Mike?
Next race is August. We actually got flooded out in July. We had 3 feet,
Oh,
3 feet of water on our whole
I
race.
forgot that all hit
Kind
you
of in the
guys.
process of cleaning the track up and putting everything back together again.
That's Nate Thompson right there, that just in the screenshot coming through. That's a new machine to him this year. So he did pretty darn good last year, and he upgraded to a new Polaris this year. He's getting in his own dust. See how Casey did. Casey Sepka laid down a 303. Nice work. So now your starting order is Mike Slauson, Caleb Rupp, Chad Mathis, Casey Sepka, Casey Welty, Cody Williams, Randy Tucker, Lane Freeman, Chris Coates, and that's it for, and Nate Thompson's on the track right now. What trucks do you have down here, Mike?
All of them. Got my Pro 2 and my long course truck, my yellow and orange long course truck. We've got them both here, so I can actually run both if I can find a driver for the second one.
You know, I'm always volunteering for anything you need. Might be real interesting. I don't think Aaron's going to like it too well if I bail for a race.
All right, there you go.
Which truck you think would do better on this track out of the two of them?
I think the Pro 2.
Even with that upper rough section?
Yep.
You'd still handle it okay?
Absolutely.
What you guys are seeing here today is just our qualifying track. It's kind of when they dip out of that area back there, they'll make a left and they'll do that upper section. It's tighter, there's really no passing up there, so they're going to be where they are through there, but it adds a nice little canyon draw that's like a corkscrew coming down through there. So pretty fun. At 12:55, I think they're qualifying, or sorry, 12:13 car. Jay Lynn and Bree. I know they were having some shock issues, so they might be doing it just so they don't have to start last, but they might be taking it a little easy. See how Nate Thomas just moved to the 5th position with a 3:03. So he was moving from first all the way through. Our times are pretty close. We're starting at 2:56, and our top 5 finishing out at 3:03. So not a lot of time difference in there. See where Dallas flies, but usually you'll see him. Some of our photographers are up there on the ledge on the top. Pretty sure Jay Lynn's doing the driving. She's coming down. Might be Bree, because Jay Lynn ran earlier, but they swap drivers halfway through no matter what. So I think they are it for the UTVs, and then we will go on to the pros. That'll be who is, and Ultra 4 will be who is qualifying next. I think even the Ultra 4 car you'll see, they're qualifying. They are just racing with the pros. Now you do not have to qualify. We do not make it mandatory to qualify. If you choose not to qualify, that's fine. You just start in the back. So see Dallas with Montana Drone Company chasing them down there.
Okay, Lyle, you can send the next group up. I have 8 in line. You want all 8? Yep, we got a plan for them.
They ran a 3:29, so that puts them in, looks like 12th spot. We're switching, we're landing the drone, doing a little swap out here, and then we'll come right back. And we're heading to commercial.
I'm Kyle with Metalworks Incorporated, proud sponsor of the Wild West Off-Road Series. Let's take a behind-the-scenes look at our shop. So here at Metalworks, we incorporate automation, design, and fabrication all under one roof. We'll start today here with the CNC room. We'll start with our lathe here. This is a regular 2-axis lathe. We do lots of petroleum product, leak sealing, injection valves out of here. And this is our kind of our base model. It's a Haas machine powered by Mastercam. Next, we'll go over to our 4-axis mill. This is a Haas VF4. This is by far our most versatile machine in the shop. Also designed with Mastercam. Right now we're working on crimp blocks that we use to crush pipe out in the field to do line stops. We also do cap nuts for injection services. We range from residential all the way to industrial services. Our table is about 40 inches long, 20 inches wide. So this has a lot of capabilities, just 3-axis, and we've also added the 4th axis on it. This is our newest addition. This is a Mazak QT200. We just got it placed a few months ago. It's a dual spindle lathe, live tooling, Y-axis. We do a lot of more injection ports and stuff like that, turn parts. This one is new, it's a 2020. This will broaden our range of people we can reach as far as parts we can do. It'll really take us to the next level of automation compared to other shops that we compete against. We've sold all the way from Maine down to Texas, Florida, New Hampshire, so we get a wide array of customers throughout the whole US. Over here, this is our fabrication shop. We have a CNC plasma table, capability of about 1 inch cutting thickness. We're gonna be putting a oxy-fuel system on it as well to get up in the thicker material. This is what we use to cut the trophies. Any custom work, we can do railings, signs, anything and everything. We're got a wide range over here. We got pretty good capabilities. For signs, we need black and white, even like a JPEG is probably the easiest one. DXF, that's more specialty. But yeah, we look for black and white photos as far as the easiest way to do the signs. But we can also do custom work. You come in with a napkin drawing, we'd be more than willing to help you out, design it up upstairs, do the proofing process, go back and forth. And then, yeah, we'll get you taken care of that way too. Here in the fabrication side, we can do industrial finishes, but we can also do the rustic, you know, whatever you're looking for, really. If you can dream it, we can really come up with any solution for you and get you taken care of. Thanks for coming out. Good luck to all the racers this weekend. And if you got any fabrication or machining needs, make sure to give Metalworks a call. Billings, Montana, American made.
All right, we're back. We're just getting a couple things lined up and ready to go, and then we will be ready to race. So we got some more UTVs left to qualify, and we'll go from there. Cody, the cones are down there in the corner already. They're sitting there.
Now one more coming, you got it going.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Now, how do I mute me? All right, we are ready. We're back. We're getting ready to drop the rest of the UTVs off the track.
Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready.
And off the line there, we got our next UTV. So that's Chris Corbin Jr. out on the track. So he's in a Polaris. Coming through that first corner. Whoa! He bicycled that pretty bad. We got Chris Corbin coming through there right now. He's coming down the hill. He'll be working his way up to the rugged Radio Ridge and going from there. So out on the track right now, we got Cody Schaefer out there qualifying. Just took off. Running an X3 Can-Am. See how they qualify. They should qualify pretty decent here. And Chris Corbin Jr. just 7th on qualifying, and he ran a 3:07. So a respectable time. He's sitting 7th. Wow, they took that corner too far to the inside, and she got in the mud hole.
Well, they
So-
cleaned that mud hole out though.
At least they got that knocked out. A couple more of those, we should have that water hole evacuated. That'll cost them a little on their time, but I think they'll still be sitting pretty good.
Michael, can I hear you or am I here?
All right, Cody Schaefer ran a 3:05, putting him in 7th, ahead of Chris Corbin, and that's the number 1275 car, I believe, out on the track. I missed it when it went by. We had a little glitch there.
Cody, I think it should be 1275. I just want to confirm.
Yeah, copy. He's just about to come by where it's field.
They really got that mud hole spread out for everybody.
Thanks, Brian.
I'm a little heavier than Ryan, but you're welcome.
Okay, sorry, Jim.
They should be coming around. I'm going to step out. Mike's going to take over for just a minute. I got to go take care of something on the track. But Mike will take over for me.
We have Derek West from us right now.
So right up, yep, 1275 is Derek Westrom. That's the money. Lawyer's work. I'm just making sure. So I don't know if they send anybody else. Is there a 00 out there? No, not car number on your screen. Yeah. Yes, Derek Westrom. And April Drake just left. That's who just left. That April Drake.
Derek Westrom's still out on track, and April Drake just went by. Keep an eye on them. Derek Westrom and car 1275 just finished up, and he ran a 320, puts him in 11th spot. April Drake is still on track.
Don Deans, you got a copy? Copy. Don or Dean, do you have a copy? Yes, I copy you. We need to cone off the actual track from the other one before the next group starts. So I don't know how we need, do you know where it needs cone? I have an idea, but I'm not sure. It's just a qualifying course, isn't it? No, we want to leave the qualifying open. We need to cone off the other one. I thought you guys did that when you went up there. We need to cone off the main course so they don't make the left instead of staying right behind you guys. I'm not sure where that's it, but I can walk back there and find out. If you walk straight over, you'll see two arrows that say qualifying or track goes to the left. We need to cone off the left side of the track.
Looks like it's a little slippery out there in that dust. They're kind of sliding around a little bit. There's she's making a pretty good run down the hill.
I think we have like 2 pro trucks qualifying.
I mean, if you think we'll be okay, then we'll just leave it. I don't like it.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, my guy said he ran the qualifying course, and the only other person is Jason. Annalise isn't qualifying, and the other guy is
Chaz Duran in car 422 just came across the Can-Am jump into that first corner. Looks like he's got the hammer down pretty hard. Tosses around that berm corner pretty hard. He's running pretty good out there. That is Chaz Duran.
Right now.
Thank you.
And it looks like April Drake finished with a 3:30, and she's setting 16th. Chaz Duran's still on track.
Yeah.
Find out if after this Mike wants to go look at the track and the cannon for tomorrow.
Will do. So right now, how everybody's sitting
Also, I'm missing the yellow truck.
is Mike Slauson, Caleb Rupp,
There are a couple people who showed up late that are going to pre-run after this, and I talked to a couple of them. So yes, we'll be able to do that for like an hour-ish.
so qualifying as it stands sits right now is Mike Slauson, Caleb Rupp, Chad Mathis, Casey Sepka, and Nate Thompson are our top 5 qualifiers. The dust there you can kind of see coming down should be
Back up, Chris.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. So that was the 422 car of Chaz Duran. So that changed. He bumped up to 3rd, qualifying with a 259. So now top 5, top 10 stands as Mike Slauson, Caleb Rupp, Chaz Duran, Chad Mathis, Casey Sepka, Nate Thompson, Casey Welty, Cody Schaefer, Chris Corbin Jr., and Cody Williams making out the top 10. That's on there right there is Lori Schaefer. In her Can-Am. Coming up to the top of the Rugged Radio Ridge there. I think after this we got one more to qualify for the UTVs. Out there on the track qualifying now is Matthew Stierberg in the 116 car. And he just rolled. Mike, it's right there. Take my machine. So we got a rollover on the track. We got a rollover in the corner 1. Repeat, corner 1 has a rollover.
Anybody track clear?
Recovery en route.
Cody, you need to wait. I
Cody, yep.
lap right here.
No, I see him there. Just make sure you don't send another one.
Got it.
All right, flag him. We got a recovery team right there. You can see they're going to flip them over.
Dean, you guys are hearing this, right? Wait for a minute.
We got Ryan there. He's on it. He'll get him flipped back over nice and easy as he can and go from there.
Can I get a car number? Driver, co-driver, pool.
It's car 116 that rolled over. Driver Matthew Stenberg. Co-driver, I do not know.
Alex, Foley. They're back on all fours. We're not moving yet, though. Yeah, I see you guys. I'm like making sure none of them are like not gonna send anybody for a while until they get going again. Yeah, you can send the 2 trucks up, but just don't start any qualifying until the track is clear.
They got a broken axle, broken right rear.
Okay, let's help try to find him one.
All recoveries, clear the track.
Do not send anybody. He is still on the track. He missed the turn.
Oh, he just started his qualifying run.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still qualifying. He was pretty adamant about that.
Yeah, but he broke an axle. So we should stop him before he breaks some more stuff. He's barely moving now. So it looks like he broke an axle. My best guess, I saw something flopping around there and only one tire spinning. So he's coming around. Sucks for him, but he'll get it fixed tonight. And he'll still get to race. He'll just start in the back. So. Jim, you might want to have him pull off at you. He's not going to do any better than what he is.
Stay tuned, Chris.
So it looks like they got him, pulling him off.
Car 116 is pulled off track. They're going to stay with us at recovery until we're done qualifying.
Copy. Don, you're good to send people.
For the ground.
We have one UTV and 2 trucks.
Okay, thanks. What UTV is it? Shane?
So Matthew, will he'll just do a rear start tomorrow if he gets fixed tonight and go from there. So as it stands right now, we had a little Mike Slauson, Caleb Rupp, Chaz Duran, Chad Mathis, Casey Spectrum, Nate Thompson, the 662 car of Casey Welty, the 724 car of Cody Schaefer, the 3951 car of Chris Corbin, and the number 2 car of Cody Williams rounds out our top 10. Looks like we got Shane Delquist up now in the 111 car. He's going through the Can-Am start finish. Going for his qualifying here. Shane will also be running a pro truck, so I don't think he's going to qualify it, but he is going to run it. Again, we got Shane Delquist there. Shane will be heading up to the Rugged Radio Ridge. After Shane goes, we'll have 2 pro trucks that are going to qualify, and that'll be the end of the qualifying for this evening. We will have posted everything tomorrow. What we are going to do with UTVs, they will be divided into 2 groups because there's so many, and based on their qualifying, first round will be the odd numbers, second round will be the even numbers. So this group, that way they're not fighting through everybody. Shane didn't read. So as it stands right now, I'll read out the top, all the UTV class. Mike, 307 of Mike's lost some 6422 of Caleb Rupp. The 422 of Chaz Duran. The 2... The 247 car of Chad Mathis, KC Sepka, the 05 car, the 930 car of Nate Thompson, the 622 of Casey Welty, 8th is the 724 car of Cody Schaefer, 9th is the 3951 car of Chris Corbin, the 10th is the 2 car of Cody Williams, 11th is Randy Tucker. Right now off the line we got our first pro truck. Coming off the line. Which is Jason Bedelyan, the 1457 car. Should be pretty interesting to see what kind of lap time he runs. He races down south. They used to race with us back in the day. He's back racing, so should be pretty interesting. He got into some of his own dust he's fighting there, but he'll be out of it here in just a second. So he's doing very, very well on this.
Hey, you guys got a copy up there? Ian and John, we need to wait before you send the next car across because we got to land the drill and switch out batteries.
And we'll wait for your go.
Thank you.
Coming up, he's coming down through this. Next thing he'll hit is Mike's mud hole. I'm sure he'll miss that. He'll swing it wide. This is a 2-wheel drive truck, so he will move. It will be a good day of racing with him tomorrow. Mike out here, so he's coming up on the rugged radio ridge, coming across there. We're coming through. It'll be interesting to see what kind of time he ran compared to the UTVs. The UTVs are pretty good. A lot of them run in four-wheel drive, so you get a lot less wheel spin than the trophy trucks. But it will be interesting to see what he pulls down in a time. You can see that I-beam front end. He ran a 310.741. We're letting the dust clear for a few minutes so that Mike's up next, so that Mike gets a nice clean run. No, I don't. I don't have a single. I don't have a signal.
Oh. Just 1 second. Checking for signal.
Drop. Must have. All right, we're trying to get the drone back up. We'll have our last run. Dust will be cleared. Gotcha. We are back up. We're ready to go, Don. Mike Ablott out there. See how he does here. He's been racing for quite a while, so. Out of the pro guys, he's the only other one trying to qualify. So it'll put him in second. And then, so he'll start next to Jason. And then behind him, Mike and Annalise will be back there in the back. And Shane. So those guys will all be in the back. And we'll go from there. Ooh, Mike caught an edge there. Steered into it though. Did a great job. Coming up by our volunteers now. And he just lost a rear wheel. So, looks like he must have broke the wheel studs, I'm guessing. And that wheel came off. It is still going. It'll be great if it could stop anytime now. So, there it is. It stopped down there in the bottom. So, yep. It's got the hub and everything. The brake disc is still on there. So, with the brake disc on there, so they're going to go recover the tire. They'll go back, fix that. Looks like they broke the hub there. We'll go from there. Aaron, try calling my dad's cell phone. So, looked like the whole hub came off on that. So, I'm sure they'll pull an all-nighter tonight to get that running. It is just off the track in the grass. All right, we are done qualifying. I'm going to jump into our sponsors for this. Once again, we couldn't do this without our sponsors. So please support our sponsors. I'll go through the list one more time of where everybody qualified, and then I'm going to go to a break. We're going to go to commercial, and then we're going to go offline. So you got Mike Slauson for the UTVs qualifying first. Is Mike Slauson second, Caleb Rupp. Chaz Durham is third, fourth, Chad Mathis, fifth, Casey Spectrum, Sepka, sixth, Nate Thompson, 7th, Casey Welty. 8, Cody Schaefer. 9, Chris Corbin Jr. 10, Cody Williams. 11, Randy Tucker. 13th, Shane Delquist. 14th, Barry Schaefer. 15th, Derek Westrom. 16th, 16th, Lane Freeman. Then 30, Chris Coates would be, let me correct that, I'm off by one number. He would be 16. Jalen would be 17. April Drake would be 18. And that is for the UTVs. So in the 1600, you have Royce Dillon, Mark King, Paul Barron, Matthew Rowe, Stuart Dillon, and Sheridan Adams finishing out the 6th there. Comp stock, you have Donald H. Matthew Weiss did not qualify, so the starting order on that will be Daniel Weiss, Zachary, and I lost it. So the rest of them will be posted, and we will go from there. So I'm going to run a commercial, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Once again, this commercial is from our sponsor, Live Footage. Also, Montana, big thanks to Montana Drone Company for doing all the live footage. We're going to run a couple commercials. We'll see you guys tomorrow.